ahead and get started. This is going to be break 5809. This is going to be our Leaf Multi-Sport Random Letters. It is the first time we are doing this format. This letters list was completely designed for these products specifically. We have a 10% filler here, filling up our remaining 4 spots in the break. Fillers in this one: Dan Lee, Josh A for 4. You got Ryan W, Josh S, Stephen L, Lefty, Michael Collins, Logan M, Dabod on 1. Floyd C for 2, Bennett P, David S for 2, Lefty, Christopher H for 2, Josh F for 2, Motown, James B for 2, David S for 2, Jason N, Avery A for 2, with all votes for 3, Browntown Slayer Dude, Chad L for 4, and Johnny closing it out, Johnny L. 40 names. Top 4 are going to advance on in after 6 times. Good luck to my 10% fillers here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in top 4. Stephen L, Chad L, James B, and Motown Kicks advancing on in. He didn't even have to say anything. He didn't even have to say anything nice to me. He didn't even have to butter me up. Top 4 are in the break. So once again, we are going by first names on all of the cards. Any duels, triples, quads, anything like that, we will random at the end. If they are very valuable, if they are not, we'll roll a dice. Once again, I'm going off the first names. I have a list down here of your top 10 names on any given spot. So at the end, if you want to know, at the end of the random, if you want to know who you're looking for, just let me know. We got Furry Goat up top, down to Motown Kicks. Brand new Leaf format here. Hopefully you guys like this one and we can keep running Leaf letters. And every time we have new products, we'll just make new lists based off of letters and make sure everything works out. 5 and 6, Steve L up top, all the way down to Chad L, going to be on the bottom. And A down to U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with D up top, down to L and F. All right, Stephen L with D, James B with C, John M with U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, Aaron S with E and G, Furry Goat S and I, E and H with H and R. We've got Justin R with T, Motown, NOP and Q, Dennis Lee with M, Zach W, JF to JZ, James M with A, Austin with B, Brandon W, JA to JE, Penguin Bren with K, and Shadow with L and F. If you would like to know who you're chasing with your spot, please let me know. Like I said, I have a list that is specific to all of the products in this break. Got all of your top 10 right there, so if anybody would like to know who you're chasing after, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll get started in just a sec. Everybody has I have a thing right here for total amount of subjects. Every spot should have around 40 or more different athletes that they can hit. So the biggest spots have like in the 70s. Just like a normal break would, you know, some spots are better than others in random teams. So I had a minimum. I wanted to be right around 40 minimum subjects for some of the combos. So everybody has at least 40 chases. But I don't see anybody asking. Otherwise, let's hop on in. We do need to grab another box of Decadence from this case. See which one we run. So we'll roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, we'll do that one. 4, 5, or 6, we will do that one. That is going to be a 3, so we're going to do the left side. The other box we'll probably do in a break on Wednesday. Leaf products are awesome, man. We really enjoy doing Leaf here. We've been trying very hard. We've been trying very, very hard to come up with a format that makes sense for Leaf. We've done it as left side a lot, and that's fine. Wanted to come up with something that's more fluid. It's more fun. Left side format isn't really fun always because you gotta look at every serial number. My version of that M. Jones. There you go. Light up my half of the J. Will do. Congrats on the win. We'll kick this off with JML wasn't a huge fan of this product, so we'll kick it off. Leaf Pro Set Metal Football. Oh my god. JML, you didn't care for this one. It's okay. Oh. JML did a half case of this one, I think, and I don't know. We'll see how it does for us. See how it does for us.
Throw me under the bus.
I'm throwing him under the bus. They do have the minis in this one, I will say. Not a fan of the minis. We're going to kick off with Braylon Russell. So this is going to be for B for Austin. Braylon Russell is going to be a 1 of 2. Ben Gula. Who am I looking for? I knew it. Motown, NOP, and Q. Your top chases in these products are going to be Nikola Jokic, Peyton Manning, Nolan Ryan, Patrick Ewing, Ozzie Smith, Paul Pierce, Paul Gasol, Paul Molitor, and Orlando Pace. That is some of your top chases. Ben Gula is going to be numbered, that's going to be 3 of 5. Give all the cards to the B spot. Brady Hart. Give them all 5 of 6. And another one, Brady Allen. Give all the cards to the B spot. What the hell? 1 of 3. Give all the cards to the B spot. Brady Edmonds. Wait, Brady Hart, Brady Allen, Brady Edmonds. No way. 2 of 3. Bo Collins.
What?
4 of 10. Give all the cards to the B spot. Cam Coleman. Finally. The Cam Coleman 2 of 2 for the C spot. Break up the B spot. Caden Story. That is going to be a 2 of 2. TJ Lateef on the gold super prismatic. Going to the T spot. Going to Justin.
That was a Husker. I don't know where he went.
That is a 1 of 1, obviously. I think I'm going to one-touch that up. TJ Leafs cousin.
Where did he go, Colfax?
Antoine Hill. That Antoine Hill is going to be numbered 1 of 4 for A. Ulysses Bentley. Going to be for you. Ulysses Bentley. That is going to be a 4 of 10. How about a 101 red super prismatic of Micah Hudson? Going to M. Going to Dennis Lee. This is Leaf Pro Set Metal Jumbo. 1 of 1. Micah Hudson. Juju Lewis. Of course, with the Buffaloes. Juju Lewis is going to be a 7 of 8. Going to JU. That is going to be Zach W. We got a Talent Tornado of Diabell. That's a good one. Diabell, 2 of 8 for the D spot. Going to Steve L. Drew Mestamaker, also for the D spot. That is going to be 100 of 199. We almost hit the bounty right there. And then 2 Jumbo Red, White, and Blues. That is a 1 of 10 Cam Williams for the C. And Winston Watkins for the W. That is going to be a 2 of 10. Am I going to top load all of these? Do I feel like top loading? Lateef is still a Husker. Interesting. Do I feel like top loading everything? Maybe. Not a ton of cards in this one. Drew Mestamaker to 199 is a nice one. Colfax fall asleep on us?
He did.
Diabell? It's okay.
Earlier.
Fall asleep or trying to make Colfax kid number 5?
I think they're done with those.
Oh, they're done with those? You never know. Sometimes they're a nice gift.
Slip one past the goal.
I'll top load up the autos. JML can top load up the base. We got a whole soccer team. It's so weird how some of them fit in 35s and others don't.
That's the annoying part of it.
It's like you never know. They're right on the cusp of that 35 point.
JJ Bleday hit for the cycle in his first 4 at bats today. Wow.
JJ Bleday hit for the cycle today.
Yeah.
That's a fun little random note.
Schwarber hit his 38th homer.
38 bombs for Schwarbs. That's crazy.
MLB leader.
Got to one touch up the gold super prismatic. That is his best card in the product. Even if it's not the most prestigious name.
Who's GML?
GML?
You unbelievable.
You're GML now?
GML?
Who's
no. GML?
There you go. 101 TJ Lateef. Super prismatic.
Oh, Beaver walked it off today.
Do we ship to Australia? We do ship to Australia. I would recommend that you get a Ship My Cards account. But yes, we ship directly to Australia as well. Our website does calculate and charge international shipping accordingly. I think Australia, it's something like $24 or $28 USD, I think.
Depends on the weight, too, but yeah. average package is about 24 to 30 bucks.
Yeah, you can more than happy to hop into our breaks. Another gold super prismatic in here. There's gonna be Davey Belfort, 2 of 5, going to the deep. Cam Williams, 1 of 3. Caleb Burton for the C spot. Break up the C spot. That is a 3 of 3. Caden Story, break up the C spot. That is a 3 of 6. Caden, oh, yours is going to Australia? It's okay. We can ship that prize to Australia. That's not a problem. If you would rather have store credit, I can give you store credit if you're international too. Caden Durham, go break up the C spot. 8 of 10. Carson Hansen, that is going to be 4 of 4. Leonard Moore, that is going to be a 6 of 6. Ryan Montgomery, gold super prismatic, going to the R spot. 1 of 1. R is going to be H&R, E&H. There is going to be a frenetic of Gerard Pringle. That is a 7 of 10 for the G spot, going to Aaron S. Got DJ Lagway. DJ Lagway, going to be numbered 2 of 4 for the D spot. Brady Edmonds, going to be for the B again. That is a 1 of 1 auto. Connor Wegman. Connor Wegman, going to be 4 of 7. Tristan Keys auto, going to be for T. That is a 1 of 1. Sawyer Robertson, 1 of 1. How about Emmett Smith going to Aaron S? Emmett Smith, that is going to be a 2 of 2. We'll one touch that one as well. Nice hit for the E spot. On the back, we've got Logan Salt Date. That is going to be a 1 of 10. And a Tate Reynolds. That is going to be 2 of 10 for the T spot. All right. Got some cards to top load. Got some cards to one touch. And we'll do some baseball next.
Why is
What's that? Why is what?
Tim's just randomly laughing?
Tim just random.
Gertrude? Oh, Gertrude?
It's only $20 to $25 post direct to Australia. I'm not sure. So I don't know how much our website charges. It just calculates based off of USPS's rates, I believe, or UPS, FedEx, DHL. Emmett was a nice card. That was an on-card Emmett Smith auto, too. For everybody who complains about Leaf doing stickers, that was an on-card. We're going to go purple one touch on that one, too. These are all our just base. Do our Leaf baseball next. Gotcha. Yeah. It's just we don't really. I mean, we could control our shipping, but I just go based off of Shopify's like default, what they recommend. Emmett Smith, 2 of 2. Definitely gets the score on that one. Got a little bit of baseball coming up next. I let the scrolls run twice there, but it's okay. Emmett Smith on card 2 of 2 and a couple of nice 101 quarterback prospects. Let's go ahead and do Electrum Hobby Baseball, which has been pretty good to us. These have been pretty good. Glory of the Game basketball in this one. We could stick multi-sport in this format if we wanted to. We could stick entertainment in this if we wanted to. But every time that we run this break, we are going to... Oh, that's so sick. Every time we run this break, we are going to redo the letters based off of the hits and potential hits. Braylon Payne is going to kick it off on the Achromatic. That is going to be 2 of 2. Going to the B spot, going to Austin. There is going to be Wellington Herrera for the W spot, 3 of 8. Wei-In Lin for the W spot, break up the W spot. Break up the W spot, 6 of 15. Charles Davelin on the Achromatic auto. That is going to be 11 of 15 for the C, going to James at B. Billy Carlson, break up the B spot. Austin's been crushing with that B spot. That is a 5 of 6. And how about for the L? Going to Shadow. That's Leo DeVries on the white gold. That is a 9 of 10. No Leo DeVries. A B spot didn't even have the most subjects. That had the middle of the road, 59 total subjects, and they have crushed so far. I think it's like the C spot has the most names. C spot technically should get the most cards with 76 potential subjects in all this product. We've got Leo Knockley for the L going to Chad L on the Achromatic. 5 of 6. Andrew Solis for the A spot going to James McDonald. That is a 4 of 8. Daniel Pierce auto. Nice one there on the Electrum Avenue. 1 of 8. Got Keon Johnson for the K spot going to Penguin Bren. That is going to be 10 of 15. Joseph Dezara. Totally butchered that name, but I don't think any of you guys know it anyways. That is going to be 18 of 25. Going to the J.O. That is going to be Zach W. And Braden Montgomery on the Crystallography auto. Braden going back to that B spot. 2 of 3 on that one. Let's go Glory of the Game basketball. And we got Spectacular Football. And we've got Decadence to wrap this up. Me and Taylor are officially mad. Why you? What are you mad about, Motown? I haven't hit you anything yet? I'm trying. Well, this is a nice random right here. This is a crazy card. I can't not show this card without spoiling it. Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, 1-on-1, 1 of 5. How about Curry and Steph, or how about Kobe and Curry? That'll definitely be a one-touch, and it'll be a random. That's gonna be a fun random. Oh, nice, they got back there. Dude, that's nasty. Kobe and Curry, a little 1 of 5. Yeah, they can't show his number, unfortunately. I don't know if they got sued for it or what, but they can't even show the numbers anymore. We'll still one-touch it, because it is a game-used Kobe and a game-used Curry, which you just don't see that out of... You don't see Kobe's anywhere, and Curry you rarely see game used anymore. That is gonna be between Penguin Bren and Furry Goat. Oh boy. We'll take that to a duck race at the end. I guess we'll go duck race on that one. Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant. We will random that one at the end between those two. First random we need to do. Yeah, the early 2000s Leaf is hard to find, and it's anything that has Ohtani autos is like crazy expensive. We're talking like $800 for a box that was like $100. I think you know that. Grant Hill and Dennis Johnson, 4 of 35. We'll roll a dice for this one. We'll make this one a little easier. This is a little lower stakes. 1, 2, 3 for Grant Hill. 4, 5, 6 for Dennis Johnson. That's going to be a 3 going to Grant Hill. Going to the G spot. That's going to be Aaron. Going to Aaron on that one. Not quite the level of Kobe and Curry. Well, that one went to Grant, G spot. Next out, we've got a Court Queens. That is Katie Dennerbeer. 6 of 40. Going to the K, going to Penguin Bren. And a Court Queens of Sophie Cunningham going to Furry Goat, 40 of 40. No random necessary on the Sophie. One touch up the Sophie for him. I was wondering, I was like, Court Queens has got to be Sophie, because I don't think they have Olivia Miles. I don't think Olivia is part of this set. Sophie stuff sells. Sophie stuff sells very well. So he does not need to random that one. That one just straight goes to him. Oh, wait, no. Nobody on the back. Not Roman's niece, a different Sophie. Sophie Cunningham, Court Queens, going to the Furry Goat.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
All right, well, we've got a fun one coming up next. We got Leaf Spectacular Football. Leaf Spectacular Football. 7 cards inside. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be boring and I'm going to take it out of this crazy box. Probably going to be all over the... Oh, yep, they're going to be all over the place. Of course. He's out. He's out tonight. He's gone. He gone tonight. He's so upset. I gave him the Rockies and Cardinals in the last break, and he didn't even stick around. He pieced out real quick. Your first card. That is gonna be Lamar Bo Jackson going to L, going to Chad L. Leaf Metal on card, 1 of 5. Lamar Bo Jackson from the Ohio State. Next out. That is going to be a class of 2027 of Byron Brown. Break up the B spot. Break up the B spot. That is going to be a 2 of 3 Byron Brown. Is that going to be Joe Montana? 1 of 2 Steve Spurrier going to Furry Goat. I thought that was going to be Joe Montana, but we've got Spurrier. Steve Spurrier, 1 of 2 on the authentic signatures. And keep going. I've not seen our hit of the box yet. Lamar Bo Jackson, definitely not the hit of the box. Steve Spurrier, definitely not the hit of the box. 4 of 5. That is going to be Ethan Grunkemeyer going to ENG, going to Aaron S. Ethan Grunkemeyer. 4 of 5. We've got 2 boxes left, and then, or 2 packs left, and then we've got our multi-sport. Football Heroes. I'm sorry, WinWiz. This is going to be a fun random at the end. We've got Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Ken Stabler, Patrick Mahomes, John Elway, Terry Bradshaw, Bob Waterfield. That is going to be a 3 of 5. So this will be part of our randoms at the end. We've got a couple of them now. That's going to be J.O. Zach W. J.A. to J.E. You've got all the Jameses. All the... Man, you have a bunch of good names on that one too. Jay was so powerful we had to break it up. You have John Morant. We'll take that to a random. That'll be our second random. Yeah, the J.A. to J.E. spot. T spot. Yep. So in this one, there's 8 different names. T will get 2 randoms for T. Yep. Tom Brady. So we just run a duck race with all 8 of those names in the duck race. Yes. J.A. to J.E. You have 54 potential subjects. James Harden, John Morant, Jerry West, Jason Kidd, Jerome Bettis, James Worthy, Jaylen Brown, Jeff Bagwell, Jack Ham, James Lofton, just to name some. All the James, all the Jaylens, yep. And we have another duel coming up. LaDainian Tomlinson and Dan Fouts, 8 of 10. Keys to the city. Has J-Mo ever fallen asleep during a stream? He nodded off one time. One time.
Wow.
We'll roll a dice for that one.
Secrets.
1, 2, 3 for D going to Stephen L. 4, 5, 6 for Chad on this one. We'll roll a dice on this one. Probably like a $40 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You guys know I get your...
That's going to be a deuce going to Dan.
Stream
Dan
starts, right?
In fairness, JML did get here very, very, very early to take the mail today.
No, I'm just saying in general.
And yeah, normal streaming usually gets here around noon and 1-ish. Today was here before 11-ish, so he's been here much longer than I was still asleep.
That's like 10:30 I got here to pick up
Yep.
the mail.
Yep. Here's going to be our multi-sport. I don't know, goalie. This is going to be another multi-way, probably a random. Is that Kobe again? Nope. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Terry Bradshaw, Pele, and Pete Rose. 6 of 15 on the quad. So that is going to be between the P's, 2 P spots, Motown for 2, Terry Bradshaw, and Kareem, Justin R., and Penguin Bren all have a chance at this one. That's going to be the GOATs. Game used Pete, game used Pele, game used Bradshaw, game used Kareem. Game used of all 4. That'll be our fourth random, or third random. And our final box in this break is going to be Decadence. It's going to be Decadence to send us home. Almost dropped it. Almost fell. Almost broke the box. I wanted them to hear it. A little whoosh, whoosh. Alright, 3 cards left in this break. $800 a box Decadence. Good luck. Show me something nasty. Show me something nasty. Alright, starting off good. Adrian Peterson and Terrell Davis. This is going to be a random between Justin R. and James M.
That's a cool card.
That is a very cool card. It is a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
That's going to be our 4th duck race right there.
Wow.
That's a 1 of 1 Decadence dual autographs. Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis.
That's dope.
That is awesome. We're going to stick with this. I know that you're not having a good break, but I'm going to look at all the letters. I apologize if you're getting smoked. That is just the nature of breaks, you know. But just because 1 spot or 2 spots doesn't do well isn't going to mean we're going to abandon the format. So this is going to be our Leaf format for the while. I'm pretty confident in it. The duck races are okay. I knew that was coming. And I'm okay with this. I think that this is a superior format to left side serial. So I think we're going to keep doing it this way. I think this is more enjoyable. I know that you're not having a good break, though, so I apologize for that. Going to Furry Goat. How about a Samuel L. Jackson auto?
That's fucking dope, dude.
How about a Samuel L. Jackson auto? That is going to be a 1 of 1 Samuel L. Jackson.
That's fucking gross.
Samuel L. Jackson. Look at them. Look at this motherfucking card. That's so sick. Going to the Furry Goat. Samuel L. Jackson.
Dude, I finally pulled his Marvel auto a couple weeks ago. The duel.
This might be our best Decadence box we have seen.
Yeah.
We have 1 card left.
That's sick.
Grazie. He's not even here to watch this one. He's not even here to see this one. All right, last card of the break right here. Last card of the break. Say what again? I don't have a good Samuel L. Jackson impression. Final card of the break right here. Is that Mike Piazza? Mike Piazza to close it out. Mike Piazza going to Dennis Lee to wrap it up. That is also 1 of 1. All 3 of our cards in that box were a 1 of 1. That was a crazy box. That's the parallel universe. Mike Piazza, 1 of 1. Let's take a look at our hits. That was pretty good. Yeah. I apologize if you didn't have a good break. Listen, that's just the nature of anything. It's not specific to Leaf or any other format. You go a team's break and get 0 cards. Wrestling break, get 0 cards. It sucks. I've been there. I've had breaks where I get 0 cards. So I do apologize. I am sympathetic for that. I do think overall that this format, or this particular letters format, is pretty strong. We're going to keep doing this one, at least for the foreseeable future. If people really don't like it after a few weeks, we can go back to doing left side serial. But left side serial, it works. But just like this break, there's spots that didn't get cards, and there's more spots that don't get cards on left side. So, on Hill, Eustace Bentley, Micah Hudson, Juju, Diabell auto, Cam Williams, Winston Watkins. We did have some base that JML will top load when he sorts. I'll show these off too. The football boxes were really strange. We had those runs where the B spot and the C spot got all those cards. That's like not typical. And then our one touches. We had for the D spot, Dan Fouts and Ladini and Tomlinson, Keys to the City. We had Ethan Grunkemeyer for the E, Steve Spurrier, Byron Brown, and Lamar Bo Jackson. And then other one touches, we had the Mike Piazza 101, Samuel L. Jackson 101, Sophie Cunningham for the 40, TJ Lateef Gold Super Prismatic, Emmett Smith, Ryan Montgomery, and then our cards that we need to random off that we will do in just a sec. I appreciate that, Doomsday. No, I've spent a lot of time trying to work on formats for Leaf. I think this is the closest in terms of something that's fair, something that isn't just left side serial number. I just think, you know, I don't know. Left side's fine. It also has its issues. I don't think we're ever going to perfect it. There's always going to be a, you know, I don't know.
Negatives and positives.
I think doing it both ways is negative and positive. I really like this. I think it's more enjoyable as the breaker. I also think that it's more enjoyable as the viewer too, personally, than looking at serial numbers for ownership.
Just turn it around.
Let's go ahead and run some duck races. It's okay. We have some duck races to run. First one is going to be between Kobe and Curry. Kobe Bryant and Steph Curry. And because there's only 2 names, we're going to give them each a second duck. 30 seconds on the clock. Shuffle up once. Yeah, as the viewer and as the breaker, like, we immediately know who owns a card. We don't have to play the, like, who does it belong to? Like, we just already know. So I like that personally. That's one of the positives about the format. The negatives about the format, is every time we have new product, we have to do a new list, which is fine. That one's gonna go to S. So Steph Curry taking that down. Furry Goat getting another one. Alright, well, our next one is going to be our 8-way. On this card, we've got Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Ken Stabler, Patrick Mahomes, John Elway, Terry Bradshaw, and Bob Waterfield. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. Shuffle up one time. And you guys are off. Thank you. Taylor went to sleep and then he started hitting.
That's how it usually works, right?
That is usually how it goes for him. I don't know how Bob Waterfield got on there. It wouldn't shock me if Bob Waterfield wins this one. It's going to be Terry Bradshaw going to Justin. Terry Bradshaw taking it down the T spot on the Football Heroes 8-way 305. All right, next one up, we have the 4 goats. Motown sweating. Pete Rose, Pele, Terry Bradshaw, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 30 seconds on the clock. Shuffle up one time. You guys are off. Motown says, I'm asleep. Alright, well, the 50% pays off. Pete Rose taking it down for you. The Hit King coming through one more time. And finally, I would say this is probably the best random. Adrian Peterson and Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis. Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. This is the Decadence 1 of 1.
would have never cheated.
Charlie Hustle. Should we award it to the C spot? James B then. This is for the Dual Decadence 1/1 gold. This one's just a sick card. It's just a sick card. Terrell Davis, Justin out front. Terrell Davis again. I think this is a very decisive win for Justin. T-Spot taking that one down. Congratulations, Justin. And if you want to take these as well and just put those in there, that'd probably make the most sense. And that is going to do it for our break.